Hi, crafters. First of all, I'm sorry for my bad voice, but I'm still having a cold. Yesterday, I received all the dies, and trust me, there are a lot, for the company called Scrappy Boy Stamps that I designed for. But the owner is called Sean, and I asked him if he would be so kind to send me a few of his stamp sets. So when I design stuff for him, I know the sizes of his stamps. And he was so kind to send me these two beautiful stamp sets, and I couldn't resist showing them to you. In the meanwhile, I'm showing them to you. Please know that some of the dies I'm going to show you are not released yet. So some will be released on the 17th of November and some of them will be released in December. But it gives you a sneak peek of the dies that are coming. And yeah, I couldn't resist showing you these two stamp sets. This one is called Witches and Wizards, and this one is called Land of Oz. If I can find the stamp sets in his shop, I will put also those links in the description box below. So if you can't find a certain link to a die or a stamp set, that means that it will be a later release. So, to start with, he sent me this set and he sent me a little cute note. Nicole, thank you so much for everything. I love it all. XOXO Sean. So, yeah, I love those little notes. They mean the world to me, and it's just the recognition of all the hard work I put in, and yeah, the fact that they love them. It's for me not only important that you guys love them, but the sellers too. So yeah, thank you, Sean, and I'm so proud to be your designer. Trust me, I absolutely am, and I hope I express that to you a lot. The first stamp set is, or sorry, die set. See, I'm all confused. Is this one? It's clouds, but it does have stitching lines on the in and outside. That way, if you want, for instance, clouds into the paper and want to make the background a shaker or whatever, you will have those stitching details around your cutting area too. In there are lightning bulbs, and there is even a sunshine with a center that goes on top of it, so you could make the sun three-dimensional. It's not necessary, of course, but the possibility is there. Then Sean asked me to design a cute set with stitches of clouds, and a different kind of grass borders. And I kept the grass border very narrow. This way you have lots of space to decorate, but you can also layer them and make them very bulky and visible. I don't know the correct words, but I hope you guys know what I mean with my crappy English. Then Sean asked me to make three nesting die sets, and it's this oval set, this circular set, and this banner set. And what I did is I looked at sizes that we use a lot as card makers, sizes that go perfectly on A2, A6, A4 size cards. So don't think these are just circles, but and ovals and banners. I looked at the sizes and what would work on those card sizes the best. So there is a lot of thought behind these three die sets. Then he asked me to make like a ripped or torn tag. See, I needed to think. So I made this nesting die set, and to save you cost on a cutting die set, I added the holes separately, because if I need to make the holes attached to each and every die, they would have to come apart and you would pay much more for the die set. So this not only saves you cost but also gives you the option to use the tag with or without the hole in it. And I thought that was a clever idea. So it's not only a money saver but also makes the set more versatile. And then the last nesting set is this one. It's like a romantic tag. I love romantic style dies a lot, and I noticed that what Sean had in his store and what fits with his stamps, I thought of this tag set. So that's why I designed it. And then I'm going to show you something very cute, and please know that I'm not all familiar with all the TV shows. I know about them and I know a few details, but I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm not that kind of a fan. But what I love, absolutely love about Scrappy Boy Stamps is that he does not go with the seasons, but he goes with themes or television shows, and that's what he did with these two dies. I first will show you the first one. This is the picture frame that you see on one of the apartments in the TV show called Friends. When you look at the back, you will maybe think, hey, I know that shape. This is the picture frame that's on the door of one of the actors' apartment in the show called Friends. He also asked me to make the couch that's normally used on Friends, and that's what I did. I will show you the backside, and this is how it looks when you put it together. I did a lot of detail work, so you could use this in many ways, make it even three-dimensional, because this part is the couch or the pillow part. So you could make it even more dimensional. These are the armrests, and these two funny looking things go on top of it, so you could make it look like real wood and stuff like that. So these two go together, and yesterday I got, because I did a live stream on my Instagram, and I got an ask for this boombox that I designed for Scrappy Boy Stamps. This one will be released the 17th of November, just so you know. But it's all ready. It makes a very cute mini album. And if you look on the back, you see that you can do two versions regarding the speakers. So you could do the mesh, or you can do that you look at the speaker itself. But at the back you can see how the dies are assembled and how you can make this into a very cool mini album for males or females that love music. I think it's a very fun one to have. Then the next one is a little suitcase mini album. He asked me to design this having in mind the